What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Sporgo, and today we're going to talk about Vera, aka God tier waifu. Wonderful, wonderful character and insanely strong. Those of you guys that don't have any other electric characters or lightning characters like Bianca, you're going to be loving Vera because she's really just going to carry your lightning team something fierce. What an amazing character. So let's dive into her, guys. Let's talk about her and let's give a couple tips as far as, playing the character. Now, you don't need her 6-star weapon. I've talked about this before because her 5-star weapon is actually more than good enough. It does increase your lightning damage by 10%, which is great. But the 6-star weapon obviously is going to be better. It's going to give you more BP, and it does increase your lightning damage by 5% more. It also gives the Victorious War Flag and signature move. Shining Piercer can create another stack of electric charge, which means more damage. And when Victorious War Flag is on the field, deploying Vera Garnet will consume all of the electric charge to cast Lightning Fall, which again means more damage. Create another stack of electric charge afterwards. I mean, you're going to do more damage with the 6-star weapon, but it isn't needed. This is the memory set that you're going to be running with her. You got the 4-piece Tifa set here, which will, do damage from Spear Lunge increases by 50%, which is very good for Vera, obviously. Victorious War Flag causes turbulence interference on the target for 2 seconds. Refreshes it every time it is triggered. Basic damage from Lightning Fall increases by 100%. That is insane for this character. And then, of course, you just want to run 2 Einstein. She is a tank character. So you get a little bit extra of resistance down, elemental resistance down, whether you're doing a QTE or your 3-ping skills, which is just going to make her a whole lot better. You want to put the Einstein on top because they have lower attack than the Tifas. The higher attack memories you always want to put on bottom. So this is the setup that you really want to have for her. When it comes to her skills, so something to know about Vera, guys, is anytime you do a 3-ping, whether it's blue, yellow, or red, you're always going to be doing lightning damage. If you only do a 1-ping, you're going to be doing physical damage. So whenever you're playing with this character, you always want to be doing 3 pings. So as you guys can see, Garnet spins her spear, getting a shield equal to 10% of her max HP, and dealing a certain percentage of physical damage, right? Do a lightning damage on 3-ping to nearby enemies based on numbers of orbs ping. The thing about the red orbs is that, you do gain that shield, which is very, very nice for her survivability. And then her yellow orbs, again, 3-ping does lightning damage, but Garnet spins around her spear to pull nearby enemies in and deal a certain percentage of wide area of physical damage. Again, 3-ping does lightning damage. So really good skill to pull mobs into you, which is nice. A little bit of a form of CC. And then we have the blue orbs where thrust forward and pierce enemies ahead, dealing a certain percentage of physical damage. Again, 3-ping will do lightning damage based on number of orbs ping. And then we get into her spear dance, which is her basic attack. Garnet wields her spear to deal a total of a certain percentage of physical damage. The next basic attack after a 3-ping, and this is very important for her, will trigger Spear Lunge, dealing a certain percentage of lightning damage. So you always want to be doing a basic attack after a 3-ping. You always want to hit your basic attack after any 3-ping that you do, which really is going to double up on your lightning damage because you're going to be doing lightning damage from your 3-ping. And then you're also going to be doing more lightning damage with your basic attack afterwards. That's actually really, really good. Lightning damage for red, yellow, blue, ping, respectively. Garnet's basic attack after dodge can start from the 3rd hit of her basic attack combo. Then her signature consumes 50 energy, which is really, really nice, guys. Low energy to do her signature. This is a complete iframe. She won't take any damage during this thing at all, which is amazing, and it's just freaking cool to watch. And then her QTE plunges her spear into the ground and unfurls the war flag, dealing a certain percentage of lightning damage, followed by a total of a certain percentage of lightning damage to the enemies with a range of 8 seconds. That's actually really good for your damage, especially when you're switching in between Bianca. And then attacks reduce the target's extra damage reduction by a certain percentage. And then, of course, the Ultima, which we all already know. Then we get into Lightning Fall, which is pretty awesome for her. So our core passive, guys, Spear Lunge grants us 1 electric charge. It can stack up to 3 times. Press and hold the basic attack button to consume electric charge and perform Lightning Fall to pull a large area of enemies ahead. Deal a certain percentage of lightning damage and inflict turbulence and interference. Reduces enemies' lightning resistance by 15%. And this is why it's really, really important to enter her core passive for 8 seconds. For each stack of electric charge consumed, doubles the damage of Lightning Fall and gains super armor when performing Lightning Fall, which is insane, guys. So essentially, guys, always when you do a 3-ping, do your basic attack. Do a 3-ping, do your basic attack. Do a 3-ping, do your basic attack. Every time you do a basic attack after a 3-ping, there's going to be 3 little charge spots at the bottom of the screen. Once you have them fully charged, she's going to do the maximum amount of damage, and she's going to have super armor whenever she does this, whenever you hold the basic attack down, as we'll show you in a little bit. And then her leadership, increase all team members' lightning damage by 10%, and tank damage by increased by 5%. And then when she's at SS, which everybody can get completely free to play, Victoria's flag when switched out. Signature Shining Piercer costs 20% less energy, so you'll be able to do your signature even more often. Again, it is an iframe. You don't take any damage to this thing at all, and it does quite a bit of damage. And Lightning Fall can be performed immediately after signature. This is really important for her because, you know, you'll do your signature, and her signature will knock back a lot of enemies, knock them on the ground, and you can immediately go into your Lightning Fall, do tons and tons of damage. It's actually really awesome. And then if you go the distance, you want to go to Triple S. When Vera Garnet has a shield, gains super armor and extra damage reduction, increases by 50%. So she becomes an insane, like even more of a tank when she's at Triple S, and the effective turbulence and interference increases by 10%. Signature Shining Pierce deals 100% more damage. So her signature really skyrockets, her survivability skyrockets whenever she's at Triple S. And then if you go really nutty and you go Triple S Plus, passive Lightning Fall grants a shield equal to 20% max HP, which means more survivability. And then Lightning Fall deals 25% more damage. So again, just becomes an insane goddess, right? Just becomes absolute nutty character. So let's jump into combat training here, guys. And I'll show you a couple things about old girl, right? Take a look at her animations and just talk about her a little bit because there are some things to note about her when you are playing with her. So again, guys, whenever you do a 3-ping, you always want to do your basic attack, right? Down here at the bottom, you guys can see these 3 little icons here. These are your charge meters, right? Every time you do a basic attack after a 3-ping, those are going to show up. And after you do a signature, one of those will show up as well. So what we're going to do, guys, is we'll go ahead and do the yellow orb. And there I did a basic attack afterwards, and we got a charge, right? We'll do the 3-ping, and we get another one, right? So every time after a 3-ping, you will get a bait and do a base attack after a 3-ping, you will get one of those charges, which is actually really nice. Okay. And now we have full charge, right? And we can do Lightning Fall. You just hold your basic attack down. Boom! That is insane. That is insane. And you'll notice whenever she does her signature, she'll get a charge automatically, and you can go straight into Lightning Fall once you hold the button down, which is actually pretty awesome. Now, something to note, guys, is that her animations are quite long, especially with her yellow orbs and her red orbs. They're actually really long. But the cool thing about Vera is, kind of like Lucia Plume, you can actually cancel these skills really, really early. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. All right? So what I did right there was I dodged. As soon as she landed a hit, I dodged afterwards, right? With her blue orbs, it's a very fast animation. You don't have to really worry about it so much. But with yellow and red, you do, okay? So let me see here. Whoops. I messed up there. Let's do that again. Do that again. Come on, buddy. And there you go. See how I just dodged that immediately and was able to use my basic attack and get another charge very, very quickly, right? So literally, you know, whenever you're doing yellow and red orbs, it's always good to kind of do a dodge afterwards. If you're trying to, you know, increase your speed of your animations and do a lot more damage at a faster rate, say, for example, in something like Phantom Pain Cage. Also, guys, whenever she does Lightning Fall, you can actually cancel Lightning Fall and get out of it really quick. What she does a lot of times when she does Lightning Fall is she just kind of stands there, right? And she just kind of stands there, does that little spin with her flag, and sometimes can take damage. So you can actually dodge afterwards. So we'll just do a signature, so we just build up a stack real quick, right? You can hold down, land, and then you can dodge back, right? You always want to make sure you land so you do damage. If you don't land and you dodge while she's in midair, she won't do any damage to the opponent at all. So, and there we go, okay? So again, you know, when you do Lightning Fall, you can dodge immediately afterwards, right? Just make sure you hit the target before you actually dodge. So, you know, this is just a couple little tips about old Vera, is whenever you're doing your reds and your yellows, that you can, you know, do a hit, do a base attack after a red and a yellow, and then dodge immediately, so that way you can go through your animations even faster. And again, for something like Phantom Pain Cage, that's going to be very, very important. You're going to be able to do a lot more damage at a much faster rate. And again, guys, she is vulnerable after she does the Lightning Fall, where she jumps up and slams down the flag. She is vulnerable for a little bit, so always remember that you can dodge immediately. You can even go into your signature immediately. But if you do the signature too early, you actually can miss the signature's damage as well. So she does require a little bit of practice, but man, she really is an amazing character. Beautiful animations, beautiful character, beautiful, beautiful attitude. I mean, guys, like she is she's a spunky little thing. You gotta love her, man. So I'm gonna leave you guys with the Lamia run, and I'm also gonna leave you with a run against Rosetta. And something I want you guys to keep in mind, especially against Rosetta, is whenever I was playing with Vera, the run that you're gonna see, I didn't even have these Einstein memories on her. I didn't have these things on her at all. So my BP was much less. We weren't able to do near as much damage. We were only at 5,300 BP, and you're going to see her just absolutely murder Rosetta like nothing. And the Lamia fight isn't a perfect run by any means. I only practiced it for about 30 minutes, but it was a really good run. I was able to keep her shield up from her red orbs the entire time to where she didn't lose that of any of her actual life. She just would take damage from whenever I'd get hit with having her HP shield up, and that was about it. But it was a pretty good run, you know, not perfect pairing or anything, but pretty good run. So I'm gonna leave you guys with those runs. Let me know how y'all doing in the game. Let me know what y'all think about Vera, man. I think she's absolutely insane. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GG+7 time. The link is in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See you, everybody.
せてコミックスだ。全てを粉々にする。私がいる場所が戦場よ。私がいる場所が